Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Brojection Room. My name is Gaz, and with my brother, as always, Jack,
Hello there.
and formerly known as Gaz and Jack's Talks. After that brief one episode, we decided that we wanted to change. We wanted it to be more of a
Yeah,
film-based
yeah,
podcast. So, and also Gaz and Jack, let's be honest, just sounded a bit
yeah,
bland. So we had a because we consulted each other in the week and just said that we want to change the name. Shout out to my partner Kate for coming up with some ideas as well. So we'll spitballing. You was unavailable, obviously as always. I'll consult
mm,
with you. And yeah, we decided just to change the name. Projection room is obviously massive and important. It's a bit of an ocean shallow. It's what gets those films on screen.
mm,
And you can imagine hundreds of years of film being played through those rooms, different types. So it felt important and it felt probably the right theme that we wanted to
yeah.
go for, and a place where we can just talk anything film and TV. So, hence the name change, the Projection Room going
Yep.
forward. So, I hope you like it. Hope you like it. Hope you're in for the ride. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this week's episode. We have got three massive summer blockbusters to review.
Yeah.
We've seen them. It's been very busy,
It
hasn't
has,
it?
yeah, it has. But I think we've done well, to be fair,
W-
to see
Yeah,
them all. Yeah.
we have to. Yeah, we have, and it feels like it's only just starting. Really,
Mm,
I mean, June's come and gone so quick.
yeah.
There's only one film I haven't seen and kind of refuse to see, and that's the How to Train Your Dragon live
Yeah.
action remake. Um, I didn't feel like it needed to be made, so that I've just sort of left it. I might catch it on stream, but I have no intention of going there and supporting a
Yeah.
remake.
I think Disney remakes no, I'm just not bothered. I'd rather like watch the original stuff because I still haven't
Yeah.
watched that Exchange Dragon.
You
No,
still never watch the
no,
animated? It's fun, amazing. You know what? Just don't
no.
bother with the live action. Just stick to that. That's my view on it
Yeah.
anyway. I feel like it's a kind of a
Oh,
cash grab.
definitely.
It's just there to
Yeah.
make money. So yeah, that's the only film we haven't seen in June. Films reviewing today are F1, the new Brad Pitt Formula One movie. Or is it called F1 or is it called the F1
Well,
the
I
movie?
thought it'd been
It's in
called
different
F1 and
titles.
then F1 the movie, but I just call it F1.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
same here. We have that. We have 28 years later. Saw that on. We were recording Saturday. We saw that on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And you saw Jurassic World Rebirth Monday.
Yep.
I only saw it yesterday. So that'll be
And the
the
missus
third film
bought
we
this
review today.
popcorn bucket.
It's
It is
very
very cool.
cool.
It is very cool. But I'll tell you the price.
Oh, nice and
Yeah.
gentle.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I won't tell you the price because it makes me cry. So,
Yeah,
yeah, we'll move on from that one.
it's an expensive popcorn bucket. Whilst we're doing the reviews, I have a little thing that I've created for 28 years later. It's a bit I'm testing out to see how well if it's good and how well we do in it
Mm.
basically. It's just a keep two cut one, and I believe we've got 12 zombie based films, and we're just going to whittle it down to the number one. I've done that for 28 years later. Just going to quickly rank the franchise as well.
Rank it.
Rank the franchise. Same goes for Jurassic World Rebirth. Once we've done the review, we'll probably rank the franchise from this seventh one. Yeah, seventh one from seven to number
Yeah.
one. And then just to cap off the episode, since it feels like it's summertime's here,
Definitely.
the Hollywood blockbusters are coming out thick and fast, week by week. It feels like we're getting something
Yeah.
new. So after that, I've concocted the a list of the other rest of the films that are coming out between now and the end of August.
Yeah.
And Jack will just give our quick thoughts of if we're looking forward to them or not.
Sounds good.
So yeah, it does. Yeah. So I'll say so myself. So without further ado, should we jump into our F1
Yeah.
review?
Go
I
for it.
think I'm excited to talk about this one.
Yeah.
So as always, the countdown to three, we'll give our scores. I'll let you go first this time. Let me know what you
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1,
7.
9 out of 10.
Yeah,
7.
7. And 9.
And yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
9.
Well, a 7 is still a good positive score. It's only 3 away from 10. But
Well
well,
done.
well, yeah, I think it's, but a 7 is, it's a good film.
That's low.
I did
for me.
honestly, I did really enjoy it. I think there's some aspects of it where it's a bit like rehashing old ground for a racing movie. Like the underdog story. But they did do a slight twist on it, which I didn't see coming. But yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and like we've been talking about with the Mission Impossible ones, I respect Brad Pitt for driving at 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And Damson Idris as well.
Yeah.
You got in the
Yeah,
car as
so
well.
that earns a point of mine because I wouldn't do that, to be honest. But
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
but yeah, like I said, I did thoroughly enjoy it. the things that I didn't want to say struggle with, but like obviously there's going to be spoilers for all these films that we talk about.
Yeah, I mean it's been out for
Yeah,
probably just 3 or 4 weeks
Is
now.
it May?
So
End of May, it come out, or June?
no, it came
June.
out in June, 26th of June, I
Okay.
believe. So it's not for 2 or 3 weeks,
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah. I like Brad Pitt's character in that. Um, I thought he was good presence as always on the screen. What's the lad's name again in there?
Damson
What's the character's
Idris.
name? You know.
His character's name's
Josh.
Joshua Pierce. So just to let people know that I have got a little
Yeah. Fact
for
check.
for
Yeah.
fact checking. I've got my tablet on the side
Yeah.
here. So if you see me glancing down on or my hand here, I'm just fact
But
checking
yeah.
posts.
I struggle to really connect with that Josh.
Mm.
Yeah, with that character because I know he's a rookie, and he doesn't quite. He's a bit like what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah,
Obnoxious.
obnoxious, like blasé. Fronting the media, and whereas Brad Pitt's a bit like really pissed off. He's like, well, you didn't do anything. You know. Um, so yeah, I couldn't really connect to that character, and the part where he crashed and his car just went. I was
Yeah,
like, oh shit, he's dead. I was like, fair play. I was thinking fair play, but then he's like, oh, he's alive. Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah.
for me, I think that would have elevated it a bit more for me. Um,
Kind of showing, highlighting the
yeah, the
risks
risks.
of
Yeah, because I
racing.
mean, it does happen.
Yeah,
Like in
yeah.
racing, it's a fucking massive car doing that miles an hour. And
Mm.
I think the way they showed it as well, like it went up in flames, and like obviously the music's like kicks in and it's all emotional or whatever. So I was thinking, yeah, right, like that was a good choice. But then obviously, he does eventually get back into the race, but the one aspect,
It doesn't
yeah,
die
and he
as well.
doesn't die, yeah. And the other aspect I liked was Brad Pitt winning the race because I thought it would be the rookie wins,
Mm.
but actually like that Brad Pitt won that race because I like to say I connected more with Brad Pitt's character than the Joshua character, to be fair. But those are my points. So,
So it seems like you enjoyed it a lot. So why is it?
I just,
It seems pretty. Your score seems pretty low based on how much you say you enjoy it. So what's the negatives then?
well, I
What
think
made you not elevate it to like a 9 or an
well, I
8
think
or?
like the story that it is, like I said, the underdog story where they win. Um, and like there's better films out there that do it, like Le Mans, Christian Bale.
Oh, 4v
Yeah, Ford v
Ferrari.
Ferrari. They call it Le Mans.
That's got different
Yeah,
names. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Even Le Mans with Steve McQueen, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's brilliant. That is. Yeah.
So I think there are like better films in that genre that do it better than this one. But like I said, the biggest point that I give for this one is doing, the actual, what do they say, boots on the ground sort of thing.
Mm. Like
Yeah,
ground.
and
Okay.
like
Yeah.
bombing them cars thing. Like fair play to them. But yeah, I just think like
Yeah.
Ford v Ferrari is just like much better. I won't say much better, but it's just a better one than this one, in my opinion.
Mm. Yeah. I see what you're coming from. See the how I look at reviewing a film, or like I say reviewing a film, like how I rate a film, is the overall filmmaking process that goes
Yeah,
into it. Um, it's not necessarily a story because you can have the same story over and over again. But I think for me with F1, the story, yes, yeah, of course, it's a underdog story. You know, he's been there, done that. He hasn't hit his heights, and this is sort of his chance to have redemption. And yeah, you're probably seen those stories 100 times over. But the way the film was shot, like you say, the being in that car, being feel like you're driving the car with them, that the element that went behind it, like the filmmaking process that went into it, just elevated it to another level for me. The race sequences were so captivating, so enthralling. I felt, like I just said, I felt like I was in the seat with them. Again, it just brought it up a notch for me. And also, I also account in my overall enjoyment of a film, like, and that will always
yeah,
score a point or two. If I sit there throughout the film and I'm smiling, I'm laughing, it's making me emotional, I'm feeling it, it will always elevate it up for me. So, yes, even in hindsight, you're probably like what I this. I think your rating's far too low. I understand to a way, but me seeing it, like you mentioned, like we did say we do spoilers, like at the very end of the film where he wins the race, and I thought they were going to let Damson win
mm,
it, and the fact Brad Pitt was winning, and they were like mentioning previous in like scenes earlier where they talked about the concept of flying in a car and watching him do that last, like I was tearing up for him. I was
yeah. When he's in
so
his zone. Yeah,
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 he's in the zone. He's just driving, and you just feel like he just feels that weight come off his shoulder.
yeah. Mm,
It was so beautiful, and it was so wonderfully well
mm,
shot, and you just felt like you were in that moment with him.
yeah,
And then so I was quite tearful when he was, and so when he crossed that line, I was
mm,
so happy for the team. I was so so
mm.
emotional. Um, yeah, it just elevated it up a notch for me. So I don't particularly have many flaws with the film. The only reason I didn't give it a 10 is because this sounds again, sound like nitpicky. There's just one or two shots where it looks like the background slightly CG'd, and it just took me out of it for that split second. But I apart from that, I can't find a faults with the film that I did not enjoy it.
Yeah.
I th-
No.
And we're not into cars, we're not into Formula One. I don't sit there and watch
Yeah.
like the
Grand Prix and
practice run, or
yeah,
all the Grand Prix, the
yeah,
actual race itself. I couldn't tell you
yeah,
what the cars, and that's another thing I praise the film for. That it not simplified it. It just made you
yeah. The
understand how
basics.
a car is
Yeah,
run,
yeah,
yeah, and like them having their meetings
yeah.
and
Like
looking at
the
different what tires they're going to use on
yeah, I
certain
did like
tracks
that.
and
Like
what
the team
laps.
meetings and that. Yeah,
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 and it just made for someone who doesn't watch Formula One more invested in the story. Where they're saying, well, by lap 10, you need to change
yeah,
these tires, and then you're like, right, okay, so he gets to lap 10. You sort of know that he's going to have to change his tires at some point. You felt like I came out of the film. Okay, some Formula One fans are going to probably shoot me for this, but I felt like I came out of the film understanding
more than
Formula One
you walk in.
a bit better, more than I did
Yeah,
walking in,
yeah,
and that's what I appreciate when a film makes. I feel like I came away with something
yeah.
from it.
No, no.
And Brad Pitt was excellent, I will say.
Yeah, and just touching upon like your point on what you like want from a film, like you say, when you feel emotions and that. Yeah, like I'm the same as well. If it makes you feel something, then it's doing its job right. But for mine, it's obviously like the story has to be enjoyable and like make me want to get on board. But the main one
Hmm.
for me is the characters and like say I like Brad Pitt's character. But I think if it wasn't Brad Pitt and it was maybe somebody else, I don't know like who, but maybe I would have been a bit more,
Yeah.
But I think it's because it's Brad Pitt. I like his films and him. Um, I think that's what made me follow it more than I would have done. But because I didn't really like that Joshua character, I wasn't really asked for him.
Yeah. I think to touch on Joshua's character or Damson's interest character, I didn't particularly mind him in the film because I understood because Brad Pitt's character has obviously been there, done that. He's an expert in the field. He's probably in the film, he's one of the best. And he's up and coming. He's finally got his break. He's with this team. He feels like he's on the next level. He's to be a rising star, and his
Getting the
ego's
best of
far
it.
too greater than his actual. He's talented, but his ego's far
Yeah,
bigger, and thinks he's better. So you need that character dynamic to make Brad Pitt's
yeah,
character, like Sonny, to say, "Mate, you're down
yeah,
here. You haven't won
yeah,
anything. You might think you're good, but until you come the first place, you're
yeah,
not there." So you needed that dynamic. So yeah, he was obnoxious and he was frustrating to
yeah,
watch, and but it was nice as the film progressed and they had the like couple of team bonding bits, and through Carrie Condon's character, Kate, I you felt it felt quite natural as well.
yeah.
So that's why was one of the things I did enjoy. It didn't feel like all of a sudden one scene they didn't like each other, the next scene
Next
being
best.
best
Yeah.
friends. It's like they weren't 100% eye to eye throughout the whole
Mm,
film up until that very last race and that last one, and that more or less the last
mm.
lap. So it felt like the whole character arcs came together.
Yeah,
So while I understand he was frustrating, I felt like you needed
yeah.
that
I
to
understand
make
that
the
you
film
need that
work.
dynamic for it to work. Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, like I say, I just was a massive fan of him. But like I say, I would buy it on Blu-ray and I would watch it again. Yeah,
100% would buy it
yeah,
on
I would
Blu-ray.
watch it again. Yeah,
The only thing that would like, I say, I don't regret nothing, but the one thing I would say is I would have liked to have seen it in IMAX because I can imagine those
oh yeah,
races. We didn't see it in
yeah.
IMAX. The nearest IMAX is like an hour away, and
Time constraints and that. Yeah,
time constraints. Yeah, we couldn't find time to go and see it. Um, But so we saw it at local. It didn't take away from that experience. It probably would. I think in the future, with the way films going, they do tend to put these films back on for a bit. So if there was an opportunity to see it at IMAX, I wouldn't 100%
yeah,
take it because I can imagine those race scenes in IMAX would be
yeah, yeah. It'd be
sensational.
10 times better, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Um, speaking of, what do your take on the Kerry Condon's character? Because people think that she's the love interest. She's believe it or not, fun fact, she's based off an actual person Lewis Hamilton knew, because Lewis Hamilton was a
Producer. Yeah,
executive producer on this, or was it producer? He
one
was
of
one or
them.
the other, and her character was based off someone he knew in
So she's
Formula
based
One,
off a
like
real person.
a real person. Yeah,
Okay.
not directly like name type of personality. You just knew someone who's
Okay.
similar, and that's what her character is based off. I thought it was quite an interesting fact.
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was good in it. Yeah, but yeah, the love bit. It's a bit like I can give or take it. Really, it didn't feel
Mm.
like it needed to happen. It didn't elevate anything for me. But yeah, like the character itself, it's good. Like I liked when she arranged that team bonding in the hotel
Mm-hmm.
when they was playing poker, and he thought he'd won, and like Brad Pitt let him win.
He let
Yeah.
him win. Yeah,
Um.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was a good addition to it. Yeah, and I do like Kerry Condon because she's been started off from when I saw her anyway. It was Better Call Saul.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, she
and
was
then
in
she
Better
was
Call
in
Saul. Yeah, yeah.
Banshees of Inisherin. Yeah,
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Good. No, no, no. Great movie. Everyone says one of the greatest films of this century, and I
Yeah,
don't agree
I
with
won't
that
go that far,
statement.
but
But good movie,
yeah,
great movie. But
yeah,
I wouldn't put it
but
that
yeah,
high.
I like seeing her, so it's good that she's
Yeah,
out and about, and
and Javier Bardem, he was good.
yeah,
I liked it. I
again, yeah,
liked
he's
him.
good. I do like him.
Yeah, he's not. I believe he's not based off anybody, but he's that typical guy where he signs the checks. He makes sure the team runs
Yeah,
smoothly, gets the success it needs.
he's got that chap off.
Whilst,
Sorry, that chap off Game of Thrones.
Tobias
Cause
Menzies, he plays Peter.
Caitlyn's brother.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all I
Callum's
know.
brother. Yeah,
Caitlyn's
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Yeah, he just plays a
Of
general.
Riveron
Yeah, yeah,
from Game of Thrones. It's going
yeah.
off topic. Game of
He's
Thrones. Yeah,
just a generic
yeah.
knob investor, board member.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it highlights the business side of Formula One. Like, if they don't see results, they'll just strip them off and start again
yeah,
somewhere else.
backstabbing,
Although this might sound really stupid, I didn't. I had to just double check after the film if um the company
It
Apex
was,
was a
yeah,
real thing. Is no, it was made up.
okay. Yeah, well, I wouldn't
I
know
did.
that.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I wasn't not sure. So I just double
yeah.
checked it, and no, it's made up fictional. And a couple of fun facts. So when they would shoot like the national anthem, um, they would. This is with me going into this is why I appreciate love of filmmaking
Mm.
so much. Is when they did the national anthem, whether in real life, whether it would cut to a commercial or it would cut to a crowd cut, they would get the film crew in, film scenes next to the actual racers, get that scene, right, cut, get out, and then the driver racers would go into and race as normal.
Oh, okay.
So, like, is it the Silverstone one, the UK one? That's where they filmed one of the
All
first
right. Yeah.
races
Yeah.
together. Yeah, when you see the scene of them doing the national anthems, that's what they
All
did.
right.
So they actually were like filming, and they had their own pit crew, pit stop as well. Actually in between, in the race, in between actual companies like Ferrari and the actual racers
All right.
themselves. So all the down to the detail, and the Formula One like themselves were a bit concerned, and some of the people like Verstappen, I believe, was one of them, was concerned that it would interfere too much with the race, but apparently they felt like they were never
All
there.
right.
So that's down to the detail, man. That's
Yeah.
some
That's
intense
commitment.
filmmaking just to make sure they get exactly what they need without
Yeah.
interfering in the actual race, which I thought was pretty
Yeah. Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah. Fair play to him.
And did you know this was supposed to be a Days of Thunder sequel originally?
I heard something about that.
Mm.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
something about that.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Because another fun fact was totally off subject of F1 for a sec. So you mentioned Ford v
yeah.
Ferrari. Tom Cruise was originally supposed to play Matt Damon's character,
All right. Yeah.
Shelby, but because he wouldn't actually be doing much racing,
Yeah.
he turned it
All
down.
right.
He says, unless I'm in that car, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Same
Because
sort of
obviously
thing.
Christian Bale's character ended up doing most of the driving,
Yeah.
so he backed out from it. And that's why they got probably for the best, really. Because I think Matt Damon was brilliant. And
Mm.
so yeah, I think overall, I think me personally, I would highly recommend
Yeah.
F1. Go
I'd
and watch
recommend
it,
going to watch it.
definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And like I say, if I do rewatch it again, I might pick up on it a bit. Some things that I thought weren't as good. I might be like, actually, you know.
Yeah, I think when it comes to films, sometimes you just have to, because there's going to be a rehashed story, redone in some
Yeah.
way. But I think whilst F1, yeah, probably did the whole underdog, been there, done that, redemption arc
Mm.
before. It's nice that it felt fresh at the same time. So that's my takeaway from it.
Mm.
But no, F1,
Yeah.
excellent
Go and see it
movie. One of my, I think I put it at, I don't know, remember, did I put it as my second or my third?
this year.
Yeah, I think I put it as my second.
Well, I anticipated.
No, it's my,
That's your
my top
favourite.
10 this year.
Okay. What's first?
I think my first, Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Yeah, so far. We'll go, you know what? We'll go into this at the end of it,
Yeah.
yeah. So, should we jump into 28 years later, straight away into the
Yep.
next one? So, scores out of 10.
Yep.
So, 28 years later, 3, 2, 1,
7.
8 out of 10. 7
Yeah.
again. I think I don't want to say slightly overhyped. It felt like a Sinners thing where people going, "This is one of the best movies of the
Yeah,
year." You must see. Well, must see it, obviously. But I, I don't want to say I came away with it underwhelmed. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
yeah, because I only seen a few trailers and I had no idea what to expect.
Mm.
I got the general gist of them leaving that safe place.
That was in the
Yeah,
trailer. Yeah, it's not a
yeah,
spoiler. So
but I didn't really know what was going to happen and what to expect. Yeah, carry on. Sorry, I just jumped in.
no, I was listening to you. Do you want me
Yeah,
to go
yeah, go
first?
for it.
My overall
Yeah,
thoughts. So, my issue with the film is, I think one, I will say, I think it's one of, like I mentioned on F1. I think this 28 years later is probably the best shot film I've seen this
shot an
year.
apple.
Shot on Apple, of all
Mm,
things, phenomenal.
iPhone.
The the cinematography in this film was honestly breathless. It was incredible. My main issue was with the story. Um, it felt like a coming of age story in an post apocalyptic Britain. No problem with that.
Yeah.
But I just felt like they just did one or two things where it I felt a bit I was frustrated
Mm,
with it, and I thought, why are we going in this direction? I thought we were heading into
another.
this direction.
Okay.
I want to try and not spoil it too much because it hasn't been out long, so I'm trying not to.
Um.
Well, I mean, to be fair, let's give our overall thoughts and then we'll do spoilers at the end, like our overall
Yeah.
thoughts on it.
Um.
So, go on, you carry on.
Yeah. I like I said, I didn't really know what to expect. And when it finished, I was literally on the line of, did I like it or did I not like it? So
Hmm.
I had to give like think, but overall, I'd say yeah, I like, I did enjoy it. Um,
I love the first act.
yeah,
I think the whole first act was brilliant. I had no major issues with it.
yeah, the opening
It
as well. Uh,
I
I
hated
knew
that.
you hated it.
I
I
hated it.
knew, but it is realistic, and that is what would happen.
I
And
know. I think. Sorry to jump
yeah,
in on that. I think because I'm a
yeah,
dad.
it's not nice
I
to
said to
watch,
you,
obviously.
it's not. I think it's since becoming a dad, I can't deal with stuff like that
Yeah,
anymore. I genuinely can't. Like as soon as I saw, excuse my language, as soon as I saw fucking Teletubbies, I was like, oh
I know,
no.
man. I seen that.
And I thought, yeah, and I don't want to try and spoil it, but I wasn't a fan of the first five
Mm.
minutes of that film. I thought if this is what it's going to be like, I'm not going to enjoy this. I mean, thankfully, it didn't turn out that way,
Yeah,
but
because there was a purpose to it. Like by the
it's
end.
just horrible, man.
Yeah, of course, it's not nice. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm a against child violence, but it's kind of semi
but I
spoiler there.
like
But
I but
I just
I like the risk because like a lot of films
yeah,
won't do that.
true.
They wouldn't
No,
do
no,
it.
true.
So like yeah, it starts off and instantly I thought shit's gonna go down.
Mm.
Because they're all anxious. They're like the Teletubbies on, but they can't enjoy it. They know shit's going down outside. Everyone's panicking. You're just waiting. You're just waiting for that.
I
You're just
was
waiting for it. And the fucking kid, man, I swear to God.
plot
Yeah,
device.
it's like, man, if I was in that scenario, my mum was like, "Do not open that fucking door right now, or you're done." My ass is planted on the floor.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But obviously,
Yeah,
it does have, for the sake of the film, it does have to happen.
it is, and it was a bit of shock value, and it shocked me. My worry was if this is going to be the film I'm like, I'm not going to
Mm.
enjoy it. But like I say, I'm glad it didn't go down that route. I just felt very
I knew when I
uncomfortable.
sat by you, you was going, "Oh, oh."
Yeah,
I knew
I
straight
just
away. I was like,
I just felt,
"Yeah,
yeah, I felt so uncomfortable. And that goes for
that's
a lot
good
of
though,
films
really."
nowadays. That's one of the reasons I hate
Oh,
Terrifier
it's
3.
Terrifier 2, yeah.
The opening, I know it sounds staffed, but that opening 5-10 minutes with them killing the children and
On
later on in the
Christmas Day,
film,
Christmas
yeah,
Eve.
I thought, yeah, no bollocks to it. I can't deal with
It's a possessed
with
fucking
child death
clown
anymore.
from God knows where.
I know, but I get it. It's a horror movie. It's got to give
Shock
you shock
value, yeah.
value, and I understand that. But thankfully, the film didn't go in the direction
Yeah.
afterwards. It came a bit more. I
Proper
enjoyed
story behind it as well.
really
I
good
was not
story behind
expecting
it.
that.
Yeah,
Like the fully fleshed out, well, the fleshed out the kid character.
they did.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I liked his
Yeah,
arc.
yeah. I was not expecting the thing with the mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is the source spoiler area,
Yeah,
and we'll
that's what I
just
mean.
be
I'm going to
careful
try and
with. Yeah,
trade over with. But
but that was one of my issues. So the first act was, him becoming, sort of a man. You must go into the mainland, and we'll give you your first infected kills. You understand what the world's like now, etc. Gives us a point of view of what's happened in the time between. 2007 was 28 weeks later, wasn't it? Gives us a good time between, and we get introduced to the different type of infected, which I thought was a really cool creative choice.
yeah, I was a bit let down by
Um,
the alphas though, to be honest.
I thought Alphas were terrifying.
I think I would have preferred him to be a bit more mysterious. Like I liked it when you first saw him and then they just stood there.
You, part of the first act,
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought,
great suspenseful. I thought,
yeah,
oh
but
dear.
then like it's just them and those like bloated ones, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like these zombies weren't as scary. Well, no, not zombies. Sorry, they are infected.
they are
Um,
infected. Yes.
yeah, they wasn't as scary. Like I think 28 weeks later and 28 days later, those infected.
Mm.
I mean, personally, like it was a bit like, oh, is this the Alphas? Massive, massive PP. I could not keep my
Yeah,
eyes
that
off.
was believe it or not, that was a prosthetic. They were never going to shoot with his actual PP in front of that
Well,
kid.
obviously.
That's a massive. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I just want to say that that
yeah,
was a
yeah.
prosthetic.
Obviously, yeah. But yeah, like I did. I like I said, I'd left the cinema and I thought, actually, yeah,
Make sure you're close to your mic,
I
mate.
do
You
like
know,
it.
come
Yeah,
on.
no, it's all right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did like it.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, like I say, I'm not going to sit here and say this was one of the worst films I've seen this year. No, it was a great movie. I did enjoy it. I just thought the second act fell very flat.
It was a bit of a
It felt
slug.
like a
Yeah,
drag.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like there was not
Going
much
on.
going
Mm.
on, and there was an introduction of one or two characters who I just knew as soon as I
Oh
saw them, I thought you
yeah,
were
yeah,
dead.
yeah,
And I thought you're not lasting this film,
yeah,
and I think that's where I was a bit like the predictability of it all. But
yeah.
I respect the fact they did, they tried to add to the, the law of like 28 of the franchise by adding new infected, giving us a new perspective
Mm.
of, this community that's out. What's it called? The Causeway.
Causeway. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a one way in, one way
yeah.
out. Like if the
The
tide's
tide's
in,
up
or
and that. Yeah.
I thought again interesting dynamic, and I say there was not a lot I did not enjoy. I think one of my main issues were I didn't enjoy the first few minutes. I will say that.
Yeah.
I felt the second act was a bit slow, it dragged a bit, and also there's some character choices I felt they were just plot devices just to move the story
Mm.
forward. Like him being, again, I'm trying to tread not spoiler territory, but the scenes with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Again, that's one of my other negatives. He wasn't in as much as I thought he was going to be. He was in for the first act, and then we never see
Yeah, it's
him
like it's
practically.
substituted for
He's
Jodie
substituted
Comer.
for the mother,
Yeah.
yeah. And the young boy, what I noticed is like his character arc makes some really stupid
Oh
decisions.
yeah.
But I guess again, that's the whole point of
Yeah.
coming age. He's got to learn, to live in this, post-apocalyptic wasteland. So I understood that. And the final bit, one of my other negatives was, I'm not a fan of the ending.
The literal ending of it.
Yeah, the
There,
literal ending of the
that
film.
was where I was a bit like, hmm. It's
It makes me less anticipated for the next one
okay.
because the person who's directing it, directed the Marvels.
Oh, oh no.
Exactly. I'm not
Mm,
a fan of the Marvels. I think it's awful.
mm.
So it just drops my anticipation down a bit for it, and it just felt like a
Why they
completely
gone
different
for the
movie.
person who's made the Marvels?
I don't know.
Doesn't seem to like to suit it.
It probably doesn't suit it, but yeah,
Strange, strange.
it was strange. But I think now we're giving overall thoughts. Should we jump slightly into spoilers?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So spoilers for 28 years later, if you haven't seen already, is your warning. So one of my main things that I loved about the film was the Bone Temple segment.
yeah.
I think it was beautiful, and I did tear up quite a bit. I don't know, it wasn't me tearing up recently. I think I've just become
I'm just
more
a
emotional.
heartless bastard. So
You are a hardest bastard who
yeah,
doesn't get emotional at anything.
yeah,
I enjoyed. I think it was a beautiful moment about and the message behind remembering death,
yeah.
and that
Memento
death
mori.
will happen. It will happen to us all eventually,
Yeah,
but it can be a nice thing should you let it.
yeah,
And the whole story arc with his mom having cancer, I thought
yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
it hit a nerve. It really hit a
Mm.
nerve. And the whole thing with the putting the skull as a shrine to say, look, and his Ray Fiennes in that. He was in the film for what 15 minutes, or let's say
Yeah,
he stole the
yeah.
show.
I
It
liked.
was
Yeah, I
phenomenal.
liked his character because like the build up to him, you think I was just going to be a generic batshit,
Psycho, yeah.
whatever. But no, it turns out like he's a nice person. He just he helped the boy, like you said, understanding death and eased his mum out of life her suffering.
Mm,
Yeah, and then
it's beautiful.
yeah,
And putting that skull on top, I thought, oh,
yeah,
making a rise of sun. I love what his quote saying, "Look, these eyes saw things, these mouths, these eyes have memories and
mm.
everything like that." The whole message behind it, it just really hit a nerve, and I don't know what it was. See, I'm thinking about it now. I was getting quite like choked a bit. I think it was just a really beautiful message. behind it all, and also making. I think his character came full circle. Then the young lads.
Yeah.
That's his first film, by the way.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Um,
doing a good job for his
I
first film.
believe I'm trying to find his name, but I can't find it for some reason.
What's whilst
It's
you're looking, one of the things that I was a bit on the fence with was the pregnant, infected, because I had to remind myself.
yes,
When it happened, I thought, interesting, interesting choice. And then when she's holding the woman's hands, I was a bit like, okay, interesting. But then, like afterward, because I was thinking about it, I thought that's stupid. But then I thought, actually, she's not a zombie; she's an infected. So it's not like it's not totally like unrealistic, unbelievable. Well, it is
yeah.
really, but let's face it.
It,
But
it asks the questions if
they've still got humanity, and
humanity left
yeah,
in them.
yeah,
Yes, I thought that was quite
yeah.
good. I was worried that the Swedish guy was going to shoot the baby. I would have walked. I swear to God, I would have walked out if that was the case. I would have walked out. I would have been nah. I'll meet you in the car. I would. Honest to God, I would have walked out. By the way, his name was Alfie
Alfie
Williams,
Williams.
the kid Spike,
Mm.
and it was his first film.
Yeah, they did a solid job. Really good. Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be in the
I'd
sequel.
imagine he should be.
I don't know. Apparently, Ray Fiennes is going to be the lead
Oh,
of the
okay.
next one. So again, because of the ending, which we'll go into in a minute since it's spoilers. Um, I don't know. Ray Fiennes. What was I going to say
He's
then?
in
Go
the
on.
next one, main,
Yeah,
and the kid might not be in
it
it.
kind of raises my anticipation a bit
Yeah,
because it's mainly it's called the Bone Tunnel. So I'm thinking,
yeah.
is this going to be like a prequel? Is it going to be what he did when he left?
Mm.
Because I don't think it'll be a direct sequel to this
But
film,
they're making another one after, aren't they?
depending on how well these two do.
Yeah,
So obviously this one's done really well. I mean, while we're going to try and talk spoilers. I'm going to quickly check the budget.
yeah. Whilst
Um,
you're looking at that,
yeah,
what's
go on.
the actor's name who's in Sinners? Jack Connolly? Jack?
Jack Connolly, yeah.
Yeah,
Jack
Jack
O'Connell.
O'Connell. I thought the way it ended, it's gonna be literally following him with what's the kid's name again?
The guy Jack O'Connell plays. Oh, Spike.
Spike. Yeah,
Alfie Williams, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I think leading up to the next one, I thought it'd be them two with his like little crew, because now
yeah,
you can talk about the ending, which you didn't like.
yeah. Fucking
What with all
hated
the
him.
flying?
It felt like I was in a Power Rangers movie all of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah,
It was stupid. I think because of the themes we had
yeah. Just
beforehand,
totally throws
like with
one out
the
of it.
dad teaching him the ways of the world and the mom,
Yeah,
him looking after her, trying to get her to this doctor to try and save her. He doesn't understand what cancer can do, like etc. And asking if there's a cure for it.
yeah,
And yeah, that felt I was quite gutting when he said that. But and we went through the whole bone temple sequence, and then to end the film like that, like with rock music and these people dressed up like chavs
He's
and
just as Jimmy Savile.
just as Jimmy
Yeah.
Savile. I thought to go from that Bone Temple sequence to then that.
Mm,
I thought, especially with him leaving the Causeway group and going off on his
yeah.
own, I thought it was a really really
Odd.
weird creative choice, and it just wasn't something that I liked. I thought you totally took me out of it.
Mm,
Maybe that probably wasn't the best way to end your film.
yeah.
Me personally, it just because you gave a great message behind it, you gave us a good zombie film, and then you've ended us with Power Ranger Jimmy Savile. Like I
Yeah.
don't
With the
get it.
Screamo Teletubbies.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The Screamo Teletubbies, I like that. So the budget for 28 Years Later was 60 million. Currently, it's grossed 129 million.
Mm,
So it's
double,
doubled its
yeah.
budget. So
Mm,
we're definitely probably getting the third one.
yeah.
So yeah, it did really well. It's done excellent so far. So like I say, it's not a bad film. I think it's a great zombie film. It's just there was one or two issues that I had with it. And
It's good as well because I actually cared for them. Like I like the kid, I like
yeah,
the mom, and I actually did like Aaron Taylor Johnson's character because he's trying to help teach his son like the way of the world now, and but he's also a dickhead. You know,
he's a complete dickhead.
yeah, and like, I like that because it's like it's a believable. It's not a nice thing to do, but it's a believable like thing that a man would do in that situation. So I appreciate that because
It makes him more human.
makes it more
Yeah,
human. Not
more
they're not all
relatable.
going to be nice, and yeah. So I like that aspect, and like you said, Ray Fiennes, his character was
Best part of the
yeah,
film for me.
yeah, and
Definitely.
then Jack O'Connell. We have to wait and see. We have to wait
Yeah,
and see because
I'm not holding my breath for that.
yeah,
I'll say I'll go. Will I be there in January when it comes out? Yeah, probably. But where's my expectation at? Not very high,
mm,
which is a shame because again, I will get this one on Blu-ray. I think this is a great movie.
yeah,
I would highly recommend it, but there's just a few issues that I just wasn't a fan of.
mm, yeah. That's fair.
So,
Did he have the kid at the end? No, he took it back, didn't he?
He took it
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Okay.
Took the kid
Yeah.
back.
What's next on the agenda? Yeah.
What's the next one? So, just quickly, about 2 minutes. Where would you rank? Sorry, that was a kid screaming outside. It freaked me out for a second. Where would you quickly rank the franchise from?
So number 1 will be 28 days. Number 2 will be 28 years, and number 3 is 28 weeks.
Right, moving on. That's exactly
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rewatched them obviously before because I
Same
went to
here.
watch 28 Days when we was away last year, and we couldn't watch it because the quality was terrible. But
Yeah.
got them on Blu-ray, watched it, and the quality was the same. The quality was
Because it's shot in.
the quality was the same, and I thought, oh god, I bought a fucking car boot one, bootlegged one.
Yeah.
I was really annoyed, but then I watched it. I looked up on the trivia stuff on IMDb, and he did film it. He intentionally filmed it low quality, so then by the end, the resolution, everything, it's more clearer because it's trying to show optimism.
Yeah.
So I thought,
Very nice.
okay, that's a
Brilliant film choice there.
yeah,
Filmmaking
yeah.
choice there.
So I was like, yeah, okay,
Very
yeah.
creative.
But yeah, 28 Days is the best one.
Easily.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best zombies movies ever made.
Yeah.
Put it up there.
Yeah. Again, memorable characters. Gutted about Brendan Gleeson in that.
Yeah.
I liked his character. The daughter's a wooden board, to be honest.
Oh my god, yeah.
And no wonder she's only done that film and I think another one.
I was going to say she's only done 3 films, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's out of it now. Yeah,
she's awful.
I'm surprised, to be honest. It was very bland.
Yeah,
put
she
it
was.
nicely.
Dad?
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty much, yeah.
I was a bit like, all right, love.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christopher Eccleston in that as well. I like that.
Military bit, yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
There's an excellent shot where there's an infected, and you see Cillian Murphy's character climb the wall, and he had the lightning, and then like with the rain coming down. Just that one shot. I thought this is going to be a cracking third act, and he didn't let us down.
And I like the set the world building up instantly. Where that is it, Matt or Mark, when he gets hit, like bitten, and literally straight away she's known this bloke as well. Obviously not a long time, but yeah, and she's literally like thump.
I loved their relationship as the film went on.
Yeah.
And also, one bit that really freaked me out was when they say we reached Manchester and Manchester's literally on fire. Like, the whole of Manchester's burnt. I thought, that creeped me out a little bit rewatching it. I thought, maybe a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I like that aesthetic. I like it when things freak me out a bit. And that 28 Days definitely did.
Yeah.
Also, waking up, obviously, the infamous shot of Cillian Murphy crossing the bridge when he's just come out of the coma.
Yeah.
And they filmed that at 5 o'clock. They stopped London traffic for
and I was literally
half an
thinking
hour.
that, like, what goes on behind the film for them to do that. I was literally thinking that, like, how are they doing that?
I say half an hour. Apparently, they had a 15, 20-minute window.
Yeah, that's
and then they said they're opening it back up.
Yeah.
So they literally had to quickly make it look like a shithole.
Yeah.
Shut the
Don't have
roads.
to try too hard, to be honest.
No, not try too hard.
Yeah.
No, we love that.
Oh, yes.
And get that shot and then pack up and go. Incredible.
Yeah.
For someone who wasn't relatively well known at the time, I think he did Train Spotting.
Yeah, Danny
and then that was and then
Shallow Grave.
Shallow Grave.
That's good.
I haven't seen that.
That's brilliant.
So yeah, fair play to it. So I don't think we both say, you say 28 years is number 1. We've obviously spoken about 28 years. 28 days is number 1. 28 years is second. I will say about 28 weeks, I think it has the best opening in a horror. And I think it has the best soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
I love John Murphy's score. That's probably one of my other negatives about 28 years is that he didn't come back to do the score for this one. But listening to the 28 Weeks Later soundtrack, is phenomenal.
Memorable.
You got London Deserted, Donna Banzanzalis, Walk to Regent's Park. So you can tell I listened to it quite a lot.
Yeah.
You had the Leaving England music. The soundtrack, the score for that film is phenomenal.
Anything else about it?
Yeah. Well, no, I think
there's some.
There was a couple of cool moments in it. I think the whole firebomb in London.
Yeah, the scene where, like, literally he's like, right, everyone's shoot to kill now, fuck 'em. I thought that bit, like,
intense,
that part was good. But it's over, because, sorry, I hadn't watched it in years. I forgot, like, the mother actually didn't die in that part.
No, yeah.
And
that was one of my negatives.
Yeah, because it's literally like, well, that opening scene was for nothing now, really.
Yeah.
It was, like, great, like we just spoke about. It was brilliant to watch. But
one of my main issues that to jump on that was how the infection started. I mean, a janitor can literally just walk in to a secure location and go and say, "All right, missus, I'll come for a kiss," and then next thing you know, he's infected. I was like, and the whole. I mean, it was nasty how she died. It was rude with the eyes and gouging her eyes out.
She's a plot device, though, literally.
Literally a plot
Yeah.
device. Yeah, I was
And
that really annoyed me.
Robert Carlyle is like one of the, he's a skinny man. He's one of the most overpowered zombies of all. Like when he has that first person shot where he's going around infecting people, it's cool. It's a good shot.
Yeah, it's good,
He's
good, good
killing
show.
army men with guns and stuff.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
what?
I think people would argue that they didn't know if he was infected
The
because he's supposed
Americans
to be
don't.
secure.
The American
The Amer-
soldiers do. They're
yeah,
literally
they
here
do.
for that.
Oh yeah, because they can scan them, don't they?
Yeah.
Test whether. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
fair
was
enough.
just like, if there's someone running
Yeah.
at me going, like, right, see you later, mate.
And the one bit that always cracks me up is when they herd people into that room and they get separated with a young lad,
Yeah.
and then he literally can see his dad at the door and he's there just to freak people out.
Yeah.
And then it's like a fella going, can no one else see
Yeah.
this infected man with blood drooling
Yeah.
from his mouth and his eyes? No one can see him apart from this young child.
Yeah.
And also, if everyone crowding him and they see this kid go open the vent and
No
one
one
else
else bothers.
thought,
Yeah.
that kid's got onto something.
No.
No, never bothered.
No.
So there's too many. Yeah, there's far too many plot devices.
And they're doing
I
that.
mean, they had Jeremy Renner in it as well,
I know. I forgot. Jeremy
and I
Renner.
thought he was good in it. And
Rosalind.
his death was quite badass. To be fair,
Yeah.
him pushing the car and getting set on fire.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what's the name? Rosalind Breen? Breen?
Yeah, Rosie Bryant. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he plays a scientist. Generic
Oh,
character.
yeah.
But again, stupid. That's what frustrates me about this one. There's so many stupid character decisions. Maybe down to the writing.
Yeah. He's not Danny
Like,
Boyle, is he?
No, it
just,
wasn't. No,
producer.
it was a Spanish guy.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't think he's done a
pronounce
lot.
his name. No.
No.
Well, and yeah, it's going back to Rosie Bryant. When she goes down into the tunnel, and she's literally lost them. But yeah, she's just screaming. It's a pitch darkness.
I know.
Some stupid character decisions.
Yeah. And I just
Yeah, it
didn't like
wasn't
it. I
fun.
didn't like any character. The kids
No, I
were
didn't.
freaking annoying.
Oh, the characters. Yeah, the kids were
Yeah,
so
kids,
frustrating.
literally, they escape their little security zone and wander off into the city and that. You're thinking, well,
You've been told not to,
he's
you
so
dumb
not to.
shits. Yeah,
I was like, I hope something happens to you.
But for plot,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't have found the mother.
Yeah.
It's all plot.
Yeah, when I saw that bit, I was like, oh, he's obviously dreaming it up because I hadn't watched it for so long. I was like, well,
Yeah.
she's dead. We saw her die.
And then she's just
like,
casually
but
there.
what? But how come she's immune?
Then I never answers it. Never explains
Do you
it.
know what I mean?
Oh no, they said it's something to do with some genetic thing.
Thing
in
of
their
that
blood.
thing in their eyes, like one's
Something
different
like
colours
that.
than
Yeah,
the other
something
one.
like that. It's down to a genetic thing. Yeah, that was the explanation.
And then Michael
So-
from Lost.
Oh yeah, he was
The
the chopper
pilot,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool scene when he's
And then we
chopping
had the cool post credit scene.
down.
That's one funny thing. Very quickly, is I said at the end of the film, it was set in Paris. You see the Eiffel Tower,
Mm.
and then in 28 years, one of the first things was European contained very quickly. So just completely cut
Yeah, it's like, nope.
any potential to be
Yeah.
in Europe.
Not doing
So
that.
yeah, it was pretty much done and dusted
Yeah,
quickly.
which was
Yeah,
probably for the
we-
best.
Yeah, definitely for
Yeah.
the best. So yeah, so 28 weeks later, number 3, 28 years, number 2, and 28 days, still number 1.
28 days, number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Days, years, and weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, days, years, weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll see where Bone Temple goes in January.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not going to be bottom. I always, look for optimism, but yeah.
Mm.
So we're going to stick to the zombie theme or infected theme, as you like.
Yeah.
So I've devised a bracket. So we've got 12 movies here that Jack and I have watched. It's not going to be
Oh, that's right. Then.
some random zombie movies. It's ones that we watched. So I compared our lists.
Yeah.
And just to explain to you that I didn't just write these in any particular order. So it was based off the Keep 2 Cup 1. So I got four categories of 3 films. But I went on Google, because Google's a good friend, and got the wheel spinner, and I just spun it, put all 12 movies in, and created the categories. I didn't put any biases in. It sorted it out for me, and I just wrote it down. So
Yep.
in bracket number 1, which you're going to keep, Jack's going to keep 2 in Cup 1. I'm going to debate whether or not I agree or not. So this is all you.
Okay.
So bracket number 1,
Yep.
we got Dead Snow, World War Z, and Train to Busan. So what 2 are you keeping? What 1 you cutting?
Definitely keeping Train to Busan.
That's
the best one out of those
course.
3.
Definitely.
See, World War Z, I like it. It was just had a bit of wasted potential. Dead Snow's just
That sounds great.
stupid, but I love it. Yeah. I need to watch that again actually. Yeah, I'll go Dead Snow.
You keep cutting Dead Snow.
No, go Dead Snow.
Keeping Dead Snow and
Cutting
what else?
World War Z.
Okay, cutting World War Z. Keeping Train to Busan and cut. Keeping Dead Snow. Cutting World War Z.
Yeah.
So bracket number 2, got Night of the Living Dead 1968, got Resident Evil, and Day of the Dead 1985.
That's just me.
This is all you. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not getting involved in this.
That
This is
one's
all you.
easy. Just cut Resident Evil.
Don't you like the first Resident Evil?
It's fine, but I prefer the other two.
It's fine.
You literally keep two, got one. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So bracket number 3, we have Wreck,
Mm.
which is very underrated.
Oh yeah.
Zombieland, and Dawn of the Dead 1978.
But Dawn of the Dead, keeping that 78 one. What was it? Reckon.
Wreck and Zombieland.
Keep Wreck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're cutting Zombieland.
Yeah.
I would probably agree with that as well. Mind you, I've only seen Dawn of the Dead once,
Oh, that's great, man.
but there is a director's cut on Amazon Prime, which I have got my eye on. And there's also a Night of the Living Dead coloured edition, so like in colour.
Yeah. And there's
So I'm gonna rewatch those eventually.
a remake with Tom Savini directing it. Well, he
Oh,
did.
is there?
Yeah.
I did not know that. So finally, bracket number 4. This one pains me. This is one of the reasons I cursed the wheel. So we got 28 Days Later, Shaun of the Dead, Land of the Dead.
Oh, piece of
It
piss.
kills.
Piece of piss. Absolutely. Cutting Land of the Dead.
Yeah, I thought so.
But, sorry, I did rewatch it, and I think I preferred it more than I did when I watched it years ago.
Yeah, I will say Land of the Dead is one of my favourite zombie movies.
I would never.
It's so gory, it's so violent, it's so stupid, but it's fantastic. I love it. So as soon as I was watching like the wheel do it, as soon as I saw them two come up, I thought, well, that's that gone. And then
Yeah.
I kind of knew.
Yeah.
Right. So round 2, we've got Dead Snow up against Day of the Dead 1985.
Day of the Dead.
So you're
Keeping-
keeping Day
Keeping
Day of the Dead, going Dead Snow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Train to Busan against Night of the Living Dead 1968.
See, I think Night of the Living Dead 68 was probably one of
Iconic.
the first ones. Iconic. Yeah. Train to Busan is entertaining as fuck. I got Train to Busan.
Oh, good boy. Ooh, I was about to argue with you then.
The ending
Okay.
to Night of the Dead. Which one is that one again? 68 one. What's it called? In a brain fart.
Night of the
Night.
Living Dead.
Yeah, the ending today is gutting.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, gutted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Wreck against Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, come on, not even put up a fight for Wreck.
No.
I mean, I agree with you. I was just hoping.
Wreck is brilliant, but Shaun of the Dead, it's just
I think that's favourite to win this, if I'm being totally honest.
probably.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
And then we have Dawn of the Dead 1978 against 28 Days Later.
Dawn of the Dead.
Keeping Dawn of the 28 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'm not going to fire. So we have now Train to Busan against Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. I think.
Keeping.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Day of the Dead.
Train to Busan is leagues better.
Well, yeah, I like them both, but I think Day of the Dead, it's gorier, and I like the the way it's set underground, the prosthetics and that, incredible.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think Train to Busan has more better
Train to Busan
zombie
story,
sequence. It's more contained.
yeah, the story, and like I say, it's set on the train. But I think the one thing that I spoke to you about last time that derails it is that one OP freaking old. He's an old bloke, isn't he? He literally just murders everybody.
Yeah, that shows the difference between the rich and the poor. I know it's a different way of wording it, but he was like, screw the poor people.
Yeah.
I'm more important. And it just shows like the
Yeah, but he literally kills.
equality.
He literally kills like 4 people. I thought, after a bit, I was like, all right, I know he's a twat, and he's a.
I can't believe. I mean, I respect. Yeah, Day of the Dead. It's iconic. It's given us inspired the many zombie films we watch and love today. And yes, the prosthetics and the practical effects are all incredible. But I think Train to Busan has a by far better story, far more interesting characters, and the most devastating ending I've ever seen. I was bawling.
Yeah.
But it's your list. I don't agree with you. So
Like
you're
I
cutting
say,
Train to
I like
Busan.
them both. I really enjoy them both. I recommended 20% to you, didn't
I think you did. Yes. I
Yeah,
think it was you.
yeah.
And then it turned out to be one of my favourite zombie movies ever. But now you're cutting it. Wow. So, Dawn of the Dead 1978 against Shaun of the Dead.
I? This is gutting because I love Dawn of the Dead, but it's got to be Shaun. It's got to be Shaun.
What? Oh, I was going to cross out Dawn.
No, yeah.
You're going out Shaun.
No. I'm keeping Shaun of
Are
the
you
Dead.
keeping
yeah.
Shaun? Are you?
So when I say the film, I'm keeping him.
Oh, you're keeping it.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
man. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I love
So
Dawn of the Dead.
you're keeping Sean, but you're cutting Dawn.
Yeah.
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 All right. So our little final is Day of the Dead 1985 against Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty much favourite. I mean, let's be honest. We quote that film on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most funniest films ever.
Yeah.
I think one of my favourite scenes in that film is the beating the bar with the guy with the pool sticks, and it ends up being like a freaking Queen concert.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's so goddamn funny.
Yeah, brilliant. I love the when the army zombies walking in behind him and then they go. I love it. Everything about that is amazing.
There's a girl in the garden.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. When they go through the CDs.
Yeah,
the Batman soundtrack.
Yeah.
And that's gutting.
Yeah.
And the pub bit. Yeah, it's class. Man.
It's brilliant. So it literally explains when he's talking to Sean right after the breakup. Literally explains the whole film in that one part, and like
it does,
unless you pick up on it, you wouldn't, because it's so relevant to what he's talking about. You'd think it'd just go over your head, but I haven't watched it, literally, and he's like, it's not the end of the world, and then it's brilliant. Yeah, I love it. So
Shaun of the Dead's our winner. I think that's to be fair. When I wrote that, I thought that's a high chance for this.
Yeah, if Shaun of the Dead wasn't in that list, then it might have been interesting. To be fair,
I thought Train to Busan would have met the final. To be fair, and I would have happy with either.
It's in the last.
I love Train to Busan. I haven't watched any of the others. I haven't watched Peninsula, and I haven't watched there's an animation Soul Station.
Yeah, I watched that one.
So, no, you didn't see that.
No, I've only watched that Train to Busan. I haven't seen the other ones.
That's all good. Fair enough. I'm happy with that. So, well, not really happy. Train to Busan should last longer. So, Shaun of the Dead's our winner for our little bracket. Let us know what you think about that. If you want us to do more, more than happy to. You can do 32 seed ones, and I thought that'd be a bit.
Yeah, would be a bit.
So, we'll figure it out one day. If you enjoy it, if not, keep 2 cup ones. We'll just do them as they are. So we move on to Jurassic World Rebirth. Get your little popcorn bucket ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So ready? So give our scores out of 10.
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
4.
5 out of 10. 4. Yeah, 5. It was bang average. It was. Go on. I'll let you start this one since I started.
I'm just so over it, man. I'm just so done with them. Where to begin? I mean, the start where they're in a multi-million facility with a massive, ugly. I know, literally they say that they're meant to be ugly because they're not profitable because they're ugly or something. That's what they say.
Yeah.
So obviously this dinosaur's just got a massive lump on it and whatever.
Well, I called it the Xenosaur.
Call it the ball sack one. But yeah, I knew this film was going to be terrible when he has the Snickers bar.
Product placement.
Yeah, good old product placement. And then he just chucks it on the floor, and that is the reason why it goes into the vent, which leads to him being locked up. And
so because of Snickers,
because of Snickers bar, and I thought, oh God, if this is it, then. And the characters, I could not give a shit about any of them.
Oh,
I could not give a fudge. And I like Scarlett Johansson, and I'm not even going to moan at her. She just got paid. She got paid.
Yeah, she phoned it in. She
phoned it in. She's so monotone, so bland. Yeah. But fair play, man.
Fair play. I'm on the same ball court as yours. I think it's a shame because I love Jurassic Park, but they're milking this now.
Oh yeah,
and
it's just let it go, man.
There's nothing new.
No,
there was nothing new to it that got me excited. These you can give us all the actors in the world. Scarlett Johansson, who's good, she can do it. She's been in Marriage Story, which was one of my favorite films. If we go on about 21st century films, that's Marriage Story would be up there for me.
Yeah,
and she was phenomenal. Yeah. You got I can never Jonathan Bailey, by the way, that was the guy, the museum chap. The one with the glasses. I can't remember the actor's name.
Oh, he's in Rebirth.
That's his name.
I could not name.
Okay. And you also have Mahershala Ali, 2-time Academy Award winner.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I don't want to say they phoned it in. They probably did the best they could with a very, very poor script and a very, very weak story.
Yeah.
But they tried to elevate it the best they could, and I don't think they did. Yeah, they got Rupert Friend in it as well. He's a good actor. He's well known from Homeland. I've only watched the first four.
Which character is he?
He played the rich billionaire, the pharmaceutical guy.
Yeah,
the twat, basically, of the film. Because that's again one of the thing going back to Jurassic Park being so generic.
Oh yeah,
there's always a multi-billion-pound company trying to do something.
Who's going to die horribly?
Weird dinosaurs. Who's going to die a horrible death at the end? So I guess it's come up and you're like, yep, okay. But honestly, what frustrated me more than anything is that you got all these generic characters, and no word of a lie, Jack. I was watching this film, and when they were introducing to the crew who's going to go there, I was like,
Dead.
"You're going to die. You're going to die. You're definitely going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to die a horrible
Yeah.
death. I want you to die, but you're probably not going to end up dying, and you're not going to die because of plot."
Yeah.
And you know what? I was right.
Yeah.
I'm not blowing smoke at my own ass.
Yeah,
I was right.
predictable.
I called every single one.
Yeah.
And I was rolling my eyes throughout the film. I don't like doing that.
Yeah, I
I
know.
hate
I know.
rolling my eyes in the film because it's not doing anything for me.
Yeah.
Was I entertained by the I don't want to call them action sequences, chase sequences. Yeah, T-Rex and the raft. It was in the trailer. Great. It was fun. The girl should not have lived in that, by
No.
the way. She should have been torn to shred by Rex.
They'd all be dead.
Everyone would be dead, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Getting trapped on the boat with the Spinosauruses. Should have died. All of them. And the one person in this film I wanted to die so badly was the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I
no.
hated his
Yeah.
character. Every single time I was rooting for the dinosaur to kill him.
Yeah, I know.
You know, the one bit when he went for I mean, we are going spoilers because I personally wouldn't recommend this one. But, so yeah, we're going to go full into this. When he goes off, you know, he has a nice moment with the dad on the island saying, you know what, you're not a bad guy. I need a piss.
Yeah.
And walks off. You're just like, and then he's going for a wee, and then you got these cool pterodactyl raptors, whatever they're
I was
called.
thinking, get him.
I was thinking,
Get
that. I
him.
was like, get him!
Yeah.
You know, but I thought, no, they didn't. You know, something plot armor. Yeah, there was just too much for me in this one. Too much plot.
Yeah, when they're
Too
doing,
much
but when
plot
they're doing
armor.
stuff like that, you know, he's not going to die.
Yeah,
If
as
the-
soon as that happened, I
yeah,
thought, yeah,
yeah,
he's
he's
going to live
safe.
for this.
Yeah,
And when I thought if he makes a noble sacrifice, he's going to end up living anyway.
yeah.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
And, you know, what frustrates me as well is that with Jurassic Park, you've got a concept here where you could create something really interesting. So one of my things I always had in my head was, I would love to have seen a film dedicated to the whole laboratory of them creating, and going back to Jeff Goldblum's, what he used to say, saying, it's whether or not we can or could, it's whether we should.
Yeah.
And that you could have took that line and made a whole 2-hour film or an hour and 40 film, and I would have been totally on board. And yeah, have the breakout at the end and have people escape and give us more interesting, dynamic, complex characters. But instead, you give us the run of the mill, the one who's suffering PTSD from about a job they're on wrong. You got the guy who's given up on everything. You got the multi-billionaire pharmaceutical twat who just wants in it for the money.
Yeah.
You got the one guy who actually cares about the dinosaurs. And there's always a family.
Oh yeah, I know.
Why is there a family always involved in it? Get rid of the
He's a
families.
terrible dad. Absolutely
He is
terrible.
a terrible dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've done this before. Doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
You know, especially
Awful.
going around the equator where they say freaking dinosaurs are lurking. Yeah, mate, good dad of the year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
twat.
And
Sorry.
yeah, and the daughter, she annoyed me.
Oh God.
Well, they
Yeah.
all annoyed me, but yeah, like, and I swear, I mean, it's whatever. Anyway, I couldn't give a shit. But when like she went to grab the radio thing,
Yeah.
and the boat genuinely did tip. Obviously, the billionaire bloke, he didn't want her to call him. He did not try and kill her, did
No.
he? Did he?
But he didn't try and help
He didn't
her.
try and help her, but he did. She fell off because it rocked.
Yeah, he
You know
did
what I
rock.
mean?
It did rock.
It
yeah.
did rock, and like he could have gone off. The fucking boat rocked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm holding on for dear life here.
He's there like, yeah, we got a gun. All right, let's just all calm down here. He's not doing himself any favors.
Yeah.
But again, that's poor writing.
Yeah, terrible.
You know, if you were to say, look, I'm sorry, I couldn't get to you, she would have gone, oh, all right. But again, because of plot and really poor writing,
Or if
she was
you'd have
like,
pushed her first, and then
if you pushed her towards it, it would have been more understanding. But
Yeah.
yeah, I understand the argument. Yeah, the point you're making. But then I did think he intended for her to, you know,
Oh
go
yeah,
tippy.
yeah, of course. But I
But-
couldn't give a shit anyway because I didn't like any of
No,
it.
I didn't like anybody.
Literally
And that's the only person I slightly liked was I mentioned Jonathan Bailey's character, Dr. Henry Loomis,
Yeah.
who said he studied under Alan Grant, which I thought was a cool
Yeah.
nod. So are there any things that we did like about this movie? 'Cause-
When it ended.
Hang on, you gave it a 4, so
Um,
there's got to be something you liked.
I like dinosaurs, man. I like seeing them. You know, I like seeing them. I mean, even the deaths weren't that great, to be honest.
They were pretty off-screen again, though, and that's what really frustrates me.
Yeah.
I
and,
mean,
like, the
don't get me
kid-
wrong. I mean, I'm just going off 20 years later. I don't want to see children getting eaten by dinosaurs.
Hey, I'm all up for it, man.
I'm not. I think there's a line. I think for me personally now. I think I found it since
If they're putting kids in with dinosaurs who are doing stupid shit, then
you deserve it.
you deserve it, yeah, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that stupid fucking CGI thing. I'm just so done with them.
Oh, it was Triceratops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
All right,
I just can't
okay.
be asked for him. It's like not the like, but they're trying to like cater to people like, oh, that's so cute and all this stuff. I'm like,
You know what it's called? Make money.
yeah, I
We
know.
will give you a nice, cute little dino. We'll make nice little toys of it,
Yeah,
and then you will buy it
yeah,
because you're stupid.
yeah.
Not saying people are
that,
stupid. If you want to buy it, you're saying that. You
saying
spend freaking 25 quid on a freaking.
yeah,
See,
I know.
that's you know what? That's summed up your feelings in a nutshell for this film. So the one
Exactly.
things I will mention the one or two things I did like about the film. Like I said, I like Jonathan Bailey's character. I felt like he was the only one who had a moral compass in the whole film, saying, "Let's give it to the many and not the
The
few."
few, yeah.
I did like the chase sequences. I thought the bit with the oh damn, I was just saying, well, let's do the positives. Well, just reminded me of one negative. The chase sequence in the raft was pretty cool. I thought it was fun. And I say fun.
That raft would have deflated though instantly.
Yes, Jack, of course he would have.
Sorry.
Because again, I was just about to jump into the bloody negative was the fact that you got Rexy, who's stopped by a wall.
Oh,
Does he not think to
yeah,
walk around the
literally,
fucking thing? They're
literally.
right there.
I know.
It's like, oh, I can't get you now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk back off and be all moody. It's
Yeah.
like walk around. They are right there, mate.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like you said, he rips the freaking raft out, and you think the little child's dead and whatever. And then next thing you know, they're all having a moment laughing. Oh, we escaped. And then the
Yeah.
raft just pops back up.
Oh yeah.
That's when I
Convenient.
think. That's when I watched it going plot
Yeah.
just to get them to the next place. Very poorly done. And do you know what? The rock climbing scene as well. That was entertaining. Wasn't tense at all.
In the trailer. wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's not being funny. When they were pulling up that one French dude, and then I
yeah.
thought he's dead. He's gonna come back up and he's gonna be
He's
eaten
been-
or
yeah,
something.
he's
And it's
been-
exactly what happens.
Yeah.
I say this negatively, but I'm trying to be positive because I am a positive person when it tries to come to film. Not everyone. You're just a negative fucker.
I tried.
So I do want to be entertained by a film. Was I entertained? Hence why my score's probably a point higher than yours. Yes, I was slightly entertained. The Mosasaurus sequence was really cool. I did enjoy the raft, and I did enjoy the third act. But my main negatives of the film is your selling point to us as an audience is we've got mutated dinosaurs, and how long are they in them for? Probably 10 minutes of screen time. You see the D Rex, or I'm calling it the Xenosaur, like that. Looks a bit like Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
I did.
Thanks. So yeah, you've got the D Rex, which I thought was a very strange way to call it anyway.
Yeah.
You see at the start of the film, you're thinking, yeah, that's cool. I like the intro. I thought, oh, he's a bit menacing. You didn't see him for the rest of the movie. You see him for about 5 minutes in the third act, and then he's gone.
Yep.
And that's it. And the pterodactyl raptor things, I thought they were cool. Thought they were a good concept. But again, underutilized for 5 minutes of screen time. A little reference when they're in the restaurant and they're hiding. You got the mirror thing, so it looks like. I thought, okay, cool. It's a bit of a nod to the first one.
Yeah.
But they weren't in it enough. They were supposed to be mutated dinosaurs. That was your selling point, and you gave us it for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It weren't. I sound like it's not good enough. It wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
You're gonna sell me something. Okay, I'm gonna go and watch a film with a bunch of characters who would probably be semi-interesting. Going onto an island with mutated dinosaurs, and you didn't see any for about 2/3 of the movie until the end. And I was thinking, what have I just wasted my 2 hours for?
Yeah. I know.
And then it just abruptly ends.
Yeah.
It just ended. It was like, oh, we got okay, bye.
When they're literally going back.
Literally going back.
Yeah. They say something, don't they? And they laugh. Or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what they said, but I think I checked out by that point.
Yeah, I definitely did. But you said sorry about the message where it's like, she give it to the few and not the whatever.
The many, not the few.
Yeah, many, not the few. Yeah. It's like, well, they've done this, man, with the Fallen Kingdom one, where should the girl release?
They're alive, like me.
Yeah, but at least she was she had a point. I'm not backing her up.
No, I agree. I agree.
Because she is genuinely like, they're me, whatever crap. It was bollocks anyway, but she done that, and so there's always yeah, but these people are going there to be paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're getting paid millions, millions because they could die, and then all of a sudden they're like, actually,
we got a moral compass at the end.
Yeah, that's a good.
Let's give it to the many.
Give it to the many. I won't have any money. Yeah, that's fine.
It's alright. I nearly died. Saw my crew get killed.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be paid. Don't worry about it.
I'm just screaming bullshit.
Yeah.
I just love it for them to be like, if you just fucking cinema, we just.
You know what would have been my ideal ending? When they're going off to sunset. No, Mosasaurus.
Yeah.
I would have gotten better ending.
Yeah.
Great. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Jack, the budget was 180 million. It's made so far. This is the second week, 378. See, we're going to get more
And I'm
dinos.
part of the problem.
We are part of the problem. We need to be a solution. I
We
don't.
need
Well,
to
I'll never
be.
boycott it though. That's the thing. I won't. I'll be. We're gonna moan and vent now, but I can guarantee I'll be probably going to see the next one. But I had no. Same with this one. I was thinking this could be good, but I'm not gonna go in with high expectations. I'm very glad I did because I came out very underwhelmed. I thought I was gonna get something a lot better, but maybe that's my own fault for
I
trying to be a
didn't
bit
want to
more
see
optimistic.
this. It was only my fiance who said, "Can we see this on the Monday?" And I was thinking, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, 'cause other than that, I wouldn't have. I think I've mentioned it before. I wouldn't. I had no interest in seeing this.
Yeah.
But I've watched it. We're talking about it. Um. So, whoop de doo.
Whoop de doo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Well, so do you want to get into the rankings of Jurassic Park?
Yep.
I'm gonna give my 7 first,
Okay.
and then you give us your 7.
Yep.
So number 7, I have Dominion, still the worst film by
That,
far.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, I couldn't bear the thought of. I don't really want to talk much about it. It just pisses me off so
Yeah.
much. Dinosaurs are now loose in the world, and yeah, we're more focused on locust eating as food supply. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I think everyone knows about Jurassic Dominion and how terrible that movie is, and
Yeah. Awful.
bringing back the cast from the original just for money, nostalgia, and
Yep.
they barely did anything in it.
Yep.
So number 6, I have Jurassic Park 3. I'm
Mm.
not a fan on. I'm not high on that one as everyone else. It's yes, it's done fun. It's similar to this one. It's a bit plot devicey and
Alan.
Alan,
Alan.
and they have very stupid characters making stupid decisions. I hate the husband and wife in the film. And yes, there's a
William
couple,
H Macy in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple of cool sequences. Of course, the Spinosaurus is obviously selling point. The pterodactyl dome bit was very good, but the rest of it I just don't find that interesting. Number 6, I do have no, sorry, number 5, I do have Rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the 3 and Rebirth are both 5 out of 10s, but
Yeah.
for reasons I said, I won't go over Jurassic World Rebirth again. So that's my number 5. Number 4, I have Jurassic World. Very entertaining. Cool to see the park open and seeing John Hammond's legacy fulfilled. It was cool seeing that. Yes, it gave us some entertaining action sequences. I liked the Indominus Rex. I thought that was pretty cool. Some really good concepts they utilized. Vincent D'Onofrio's in it, trying to
Yeah.
weaponize the raptors, which I thought was quite a cool concept. Yes, the chase, them riding the motorcycle next to Chris Pratt, then riding with him, I thought was quite cool.
Mm.
And it's a lot of fun. Of course, there's problems, corporate greed. I don't, I'm one of those where I kind of like Bryce Dallas character's character arc. Although, yes, she did get away for T Rex in high heels. We all know that. It's nice.
I love that scene.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fun. I do. It's got problems, but it is fun, and at least you can swallow, things compared to what Rebirth did. At least gave us more interesting characters. But again, it's always a freaking family, isn't it?
Always.
Number 3, probably my most controversial one. I have Fallen Kingdom. I'm very high on Fallen Kingdom. I think for reasons I said, the first act is great. With the destruction of the island, Bryce Dallas' character becoming a corporate greed, trying to make millions, trying to get new dinosaurs into the park. Now being an activist, to try and save them. I thought it was quite cool, a bit of a cool character arc for her. The Brachiosaurus bit is always heartbreaking. I remember seeing that in the cinema and I was tearing up really bad. It quite looked sad. I think I went to see that with my mum. My mum, believe it or not.
All right.
Yeah. And teared up in the cinema for that. And now I'm a fan of the second half of the film in the mansion because I said earlier about doing something different. It did something different, and I appreciated it. Yes, we had the corny Russian who I always find funny with $20 million for this, in extinct species that's come back to life.
20
The
million.
price tags on them are stupid, but whatever. Again, the Indoraptor. Again, another market tool to sell toys and make millions. It probably did, but again, I liked the fact that it did something different. And a lot of people don't like the ending with the girl unleashing the dinosaurs into the world. But as we just said, I understand the character arc. Yes, it was frustrating at the same time. You're thinking, well, hang on a minute. Fair enough, they're alive like you, but in the same breath, they're dinosaurs that will kill you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I let it slide. I do. Some people don't, which is fine. But I enjoy Fallen Kingdom a lot. I like the fact it did something different, the Haunted Mansion type aspect at the end. Again, I found thoroughly entertaining. Number 2, I have Lost World. Everyone hates on this movie. I don't know why. I love it. Jeff Goldblum is the lead. Some incredible moments. The
Say
icon,
that again.
incredible moments.
There's a
The
bloody kid, like,
freaking kid,
karate kicking the
gymnastic kicking that
gymnastic
wrapped in
kicking.
another window. It's pure cinema, Jack. Pure cinema. All right, this is what we love to go and see. But what I was more referring to the bit with the coaches, not the coaches. What are they called?
Oh, the RV
The
thing.
RV thing. The bus is hanging over the edge.
Yeah.
The 2 T-Rexes. As always, intense as hell. Fun ride. The sequence with the raptors in the long grass bit, if you remember, you have the cool T-Rex sequence when he takes that guy out, and you got the cool blood dripping down the waterfall sequence.
Mm.
Thought that was sick. Of course, big T-Rexy in freaking San Francisco. The third act is incredible.
That's like my childhood nightmare.
It
That kid
was, yeah,
went through.
it was. It scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
The poor dog getting killed as well. I thought, yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, whatever. The dog, but the kid, you'll be moaning.
Excuse me, yeah. If the child died,
Yeah,
sorry,
fucking dog, man.
child, human being.
Hey, put down a pole.
Kids
or dogs?
Kids or dogs? Shouldn't be a question, you dick. Right. Anyway,
Yeah, moving
on. I love Jurassic World. Jurassic World. I don't love Jurassic World. I love The Lost World. I think it's great. I think Goldblum being the lead as well elevated the film as well. And there's some really cool. I'll try and quickly get it up. Behave. I'm trying to get. No, I thought you were going to say something. I think you're going to get your head out the gutter. I was going to say it has some really cool actors in it. Like we have. Oh damn! I say that and I can't remember. I can't pronounce his bloody name. You got Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn. You got Richard Attenborough returned, Artist Howard, and you got Pete Potts.
Postaway.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you had some really cool actors in this. Even Pete Stormare was in it.
Okay.
So again, like really cool actors in this, and I don't think people appreciate this film as much as what they should.
Yeah.
And of course, number 1 probably would never change is Jurassic Park, the OG, the original one, the thing that changed cinema with the CG T-Rex, plus the practical effects as well. I think everyone's spoken about Jurassic Park enough. I think it's one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best. Spielberg's best. Could do that one day.
Yeah.
Talk about Spielberg's.
That'd be good.
So yeah, I think we all know. I think also it has more of a good moral question of, like say Goldblum says, it's fair enough they were debating whether they could. They failed to debate whether they should. I think it's a fantastic line.
Yeah.
And then life finds a way. So yeah, that's my 7. So
yeah, I think obviously shocker number 1, Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Number 2 for me is Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, piss off.
Nah, that is what's the word? Nostalgic. I remember watching that over and over again on video, and it does have some like good scenes. The scene with the airplane in the tree with the dinosaur eating a pilot.
Everything with the Spinosaurus, I agree with. Yeah,
in the rain, where they're in that cage, and the phone's going off. I always went diddly, and then it cuts to the kid going. I swear, yeah, that scene, that's intense, man. And what's the other one? What's the other part? There's loads. I'm not saying it's great because it's not. It's not brilliant. I think everything from after Jurassic Park, it's like it's on a downhill. To be honest, like the quality from
the quality
from the very first one,
yeah,
to the rest of them, it's not great.
Yeah,
to be honest, I mean the 2 at the bottom is Dominion and Rebirth.
So at the minute you got Jurassic Park, you got Jurassic 3,
Jurassic 3 at 2, Dominion at 7, and Rebirth at 6.
Wow.
Sorry, because I know they're at the bottom. They're absolute.
So what's your 3 and 4?
My third one is Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Pretty much like you say, his vision being made to real, whatever.
Water Life?
Water Life, yeah. The fourth one, I would say Jurassic Lost Kingdom.
Okay, 4. Yeah,
no, not Lost Kingdom. Lost World.
Lost World.
Lost World, sorry. Second one. And then Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. So you got.
Sorry, I went.
So you've really. All I wanted was 1 to 7, Jack. Jesus, not 1,
Jurassic
2,
Park,
7,
Jurassic
6.
Park 3, Jurassic World, Lost World, Fallen Kingdom, Rebirth, Dominion.
Okay.
Dominion is one big part of shit.
Yeah. As the legend of Jeff Goldblum says, yeah. Definitely. So, have you seen any of those films? Let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
Or if you haven't, would you watch them now? Have we sort of sold you on it?
And
Probably.
would you rather see a dog get killed or a child?
That shouldn't even be a debate. In
In
fact, I know a few
films.
people that probably think, yeah, you know what, the dogs should
Yeah.
probably stay alive. But in films, look, I'm all for no, I'm not all for kids being killed.
It's all coming
I
at you.
just no, I just think there's just fair enough. People, if you're gonna do, like, for example, Quiet Place. I mean, spoilers for Quiet Place. They killed the youngest child in the first 2 minutes of the film.
Deserved it.
He did deserve it, right? But you use that as a story basis to move to what you want to tell later on. I don't mind it if for story wise, but just for shock factor, I don't agree with. I think if you're gonna do it, I said do it right. There's not really doing it right, is it really? If you're
Yeah.
gonna do it, you gotta make it more
There's got to be a
yeah,
purpose.
add purpose to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't want to see dogs get killed on films. Obviously, I've seen a few dogs get killed on films, and I've been angry. So that's an interesting poll. I would love to see if we ever do. If I can figure out how to do a poll, I will. I'll be interested to know. And if people vote dogs, you're sick. Right, moving on.
Yeah.
Final thing, Jack. I'm going to try and do this without some ASMR on the mic. I've just compiled a quick list of since with this episode has been more based on the summer blockbusters. I've got a list of films that are coming out for the rest between now and the end of August. That's technically the summer time for blockbusters.
Yeah.
And you're just going to give me maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, or just say whether you go see it. Nah, I'm going to leave it, or most anticipated, whatever. So bringing it up because it came out yesterday as of recording. Superman. We're seeing it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look forward to it, and like I say, just come out yesterday. It's really in the middle from what I've heard.
Oh,
Like people
yeah.
either are loving it or not liking it. So I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued. Like I said, I've got that as my most anticipated film of the year, but I'm not going to let my expectation hinder
Get
how
there,
I
yeah.
actually feel about it. So,
Yeah.
So after that, now these are films. Some films I've never heard. I'm probably never heard of, but I have watched. To make it more, I have watched every trailer for this film, believe it or not, and
Okay.
just to say whether I think it looks good or not. We saw this when we saw 20 Years Later. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the look of it, but I've never seen any of the others.
Yeah. Know me.
So
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to watch them, and I might catch that
Yeah.
one maybe.
Yeah. I might like. Yeah. You just took the words out of my mouth. Yeah.
Sorry, this is you. Give
No.
me your
No.
thing.
No.
Sorry.
I agree. It makes me want. It looks intriguing, and it makes me want to watch the originals, and then maybe. What?
No, listen. I'm just.
Straight to burst out laughing or something.
No.
No. Yeah, it makes me want to watch the originals. Then yeah, try this out if it's on like Amazon Prime or Netflix or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
All right. The next one is. Can I do the things? I love them. Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
That comes out 25th of July, but we in the UK it's coming out on the 24th.
Oh.
We get it a day early. We're gonna spoil it all for everybody else.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not gonna overhype it.
Yeah.
You know. From what I've seen from the trailers, it looks interesting, but that's what Marvel do really well. They suck you in with the trailer, and then it sucks.
That's what they've done recently. They've done a
Yeah.
lot of that recently, apart from Thunderbolts. Hopefully, we're turning the corner.
Mm.
Yeah. So after that, we have if you haven't heard of these, just let me know, and I'll give you a brief synopsis. There's Bring Her Back. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on. Was it?
Oh yeah, that was when we saw 28 Years.
The Raka Raka brothers.
Yeah. Who did
Who
Talk
did
to Me?
Talk to
One
Me,
of my
yeah.
favorite horror movies of this century.
My friend, it's in what's it called again?
Talk to Me.
No,
Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back. It was on Secret Showing.
Oh, did it? Oh, I see it.
You see it, yeah.
What does he think?
Yeah, really good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, but yeah, I hadn't seen the trailer before we watched it at 28 Years, and yeah, it looks,
for their directorial debut in Talk to Me, I will go and watch any of these guys make.
Yeah.
Because Talk to Me blew my mind.
Yeah, and fair play to them, man. They did like YouTube videos.
It is, yeah. It's inspiring.
Yeah, and they're just batshit crazy, man.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, they're doing really well for themselves. So yeah, I'd go and support that one.
Good. Next one I got is Together. It's got James Franco, body horror looking.
Franco.
What did I say? James Franco. Dave Franco.
Dave and the woman off Mad Men.
Yeah.
I forget her name.
I don't know her name.
Yeah, that's on my watch list. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I've saw
intriguing.
mine. I saw one trailer when I saw Final Destination, and I thought it looked quite good.
What did you think of that sidetrack?
Sidetrack. It was
Final
alright. It
Destination.
was
Yeah.
okay.
Would you give it a 10?
6.
Oh,
It was
fair
fun.
enough. Like the start. The start was really
Yeah,
good.
the
Tower.
tower. Yeah,
Yeah.
great, funny.
Yeah.
Kills were cool. Not as exciting as the other one.
And that bit with Tony Todd was lovely.
Oh,
Wasn't
brilliant,
it?
beautiful.
Yeah. They let him do that, you know.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They just said go for it, and he just
Gave us that. What a
Yeah.
line. May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was alright.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry,
Carry on.
Yeah. I've got together look good. Again, I've seen that one or two trailers for it. It looks interesting. Doesn't give much of the story away, but from what I've seen, it looks alright. The Naked Gun. I have not seen any of them, but this one
Yeah.
does look funny.
Yeah, I've watched the Naked Guns, the shows and the films. Yeah, and this one does look really good, to be fair.
Yeah,
So,
it's one of
yeah,
those where I might have to just suspend disbelief and just let it do what it's got to do because that's
you
what
should
makes.
watch the films.
I will watch the films because,
They are
like I say,
funny.
I've seen the trailer for this one. It does look funny, but I don't
Yeah.
want to go in without knowing what I'm going into.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I probably will watch the other ones. Who's the famous chap who does it? Leslie
Nielsen.
Nielsen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will watch them. I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen the first one. Should I say the Bad Guys too? The animation with the animals. They're like Bad Guys too.
Never.
It's like It's like an animation where there's like a fox and they're just bad thing. Okay, we'll skip that one then. Weapons. Now this is my most anticipated for this summer.
That looks really good.
It looks freaky.
Yeah.
Again, because of kids. Let's not go there again. But yeah, it freaks me out.
Yeah.
And it makes. But the weird thing is, I'm not massive on Barbarian. That's from the
Okay,
director who did Barbarian.
Justin Long.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, just as long as in here. Yeah,
I like that.
You like Barbarian?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I didn't like it.
To the last part.
Exactly. The first half great. Second half,
Yeah.
I thought.
That bit when he kills Skarsgård and just like
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
See, great. After that,
Yeah.
shit. I didn't like it.
After that, I thought it went really slow because again, it's trying to invest into the characters a twat anyway.
Sorry.
But I just didn't like the ending because she literally just chases them, doesn't she? And then
Chases them. They
and
fall
then-
off the water thing.
and then she
Justin
kills
Long
them.
gets his head split open, and then
Yeah.
they fall, catches her, but then she sort of dies.
Yeah, it's like,
Crap. So, but I'm trying to be, withhold expectation, but judging from this trailer, and because I know some American YouTubers and podcasters who have heard early screenings saying it's one of the best horror movies of the year, so we hold hope that it'll be
yeah,
good.
but that tag gets thrown around a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always does.
So,
Yeah, it does. But I've got to be, optimistic.
Yeah,
So-
it looks good.
I have this one. I have no interest in. I will say now. Freaky Friday.
My missus wants to see that.
Your missus.
My missus and fiance, yeah. I got to watch the first one, so I will be watching this.
Oh well, you can give us your quick overview for that
Yeah.
in the future installment.
Mm.
Installment. Where the hell did I say installment? Believe it or not, this one's my second most anticipated, and I gave the concept to my missus last night. And
Your missus.
My missus, and she's kind of interested. I haven't shown her the trailer yet because I gave her the Materialists. Dakota
Materialists.
Johnson, Chris Evans, Pedro
Oh,
Pascal.
the Past Lives sequel with
I
American
love
people.
Past Lives. Yeah.
Past Lives. I like Past Lives.
You know what?
This looks like Past Lives with American people,
I don't care.
and it's the same director
Good.
as well.
Let her do
What's
what
the
she
point?
wants. Let her do what she wants.
Let her do it. She's a good
She's
director. Just do
fantastic.
something different.
She made me not question my decision in the past, but it makes you think.
It does make you think. Like I said, Past Lives is very, very good.
Getting too passionate
this-
now.
I know, yeah.
Don't throw
But this
water
one-
around.
I know, man. But this one, it literally just looks like Past Lives, but with American people.
Wow.
Sorry, I just totally
You did.
destroy
Yeah,
you.
you threw
go on.
shit on it then.
You
Well,
go
you know
on.
what? I hope it's the best movie I'll see all year. Bollocks to you. And I hope you hate Freaky Friday. Moving on. Nobody 2. I have no interest in it.
I'll watch it.
I'll probably watch it, but I have no interest in it.
I've watched the first one. It was
I've
good.
seen the first one. It's meh.
It's like you're telling me.
Sorry.
I've watched the first one. It's me.
You upset me now, Jack.
No, I will watch it. It's fine. I just think it's just dumb fun. I like Bob Odenkirk.
That's the only reason I would go and see it is because Bob Odenkirk is in it. But yeah, I wasn't massive on the first one. There's a couple of cool fight sequences. Just trying to be a John Wick, isn't it? Oh, where you gone? Oh, what's happened there?
Wheezing. Low
Low
power.
band. All right, we'll try to wrap this up now because there's literally got 4 films left. Eddington, Ari Aster.
Oh, yeah, is that the COVID
It's like
film?
no, it's not a COVID film. Funny enough, Jack, mine's just come on.
I'm getting confused. Eddington's got Joaquin Phoenix.
No, Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal.
That's Eddington.
Yeah.
And what's it about?
It's like a dark comedy western type of thing. The trailer didn't give much away. It just looked quite good, but Arias is a bit hit and miss with me. Yeah, he gave us Hereditary was phenomenal. Then he gave us
Shite.
No, Hereditary is phenomenal.
Shite.
Phenomenal.
Shite.
Phenomenal.
Shite. All right.
We'll get a debate that one day.
Yeah.
And gave us Shite like Beau's Afraid, and I haven't seen Midsummer yet, so
I haven't watched Midsummer. Beau's Afraid. All right.
So that's interesting that we both feel different. You know, we'll have to cover that one day.
Yeah. What? Gone off? Oh no! So just jump in with me for a minute. So technical issues here. So your video has just stopped. Come on, jump in.
I want to jump in. What do you drink? Right, very, very quickly, man. This is embarrassing. Very quickly, we have a film called Sorry Baby, which looked really good from A24. The director debut. It was like a dark comedy. Something's happened to her in the past that she can't seem to get over, and it just looked quite cool.
I haven't seen it.
No. And then finally, we have Caught Stealing.
I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Austin Butler. Yeah, looks good. Matt Smith.
On that note.
Yeah, sorry, this totally threw you off, hasn't it?
This just totally threw me off. I'm going to wrap this up because my phone's decided to die. So, again, low budget podcast for you. So, see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Adios. I'll bloody end it now.